Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully, your day is going fantastic. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping in and rocking with me on the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on your thoughts below. Let's get right into it because we got a lot of ground to cover here. I want to talk about rents in particular. Obviously, if you paid attention to the news anytime this week, there's been a lot of swings and changes. There's been some, the stock market is going crazy right now just because of the whole deep stake thing and all that good stuff. So I want to go back to talking about what you come to this channel for, hopefully, is real estate. What are we looking at as far as, and this is specifically, well, it's for everyone, but if you own a unit, what you should be thinking about right now and this year and how you can plan ahead and what I'm going to be doing for 2025. First part is, excuse me, I'm looking down, I got notes here, but economists are expecting the rents to be flat this year. What that means is there's not going to be significant rent growth. You'll probably see more of what you saw last year, just, leveling off. There may even be some dips in the market. I know that there's been a few markets that have reported 30% drop in rents, which is obviously a significant drop. However, if you remember, after 2020, we had a significant increase in rents, right? Because people were moving and relocating, so things were kind of topsy-turvy for a while, but that significant amount of rent growth was, you could say, artificially inflated, because as long as I've been in the industry, we historically only give out 3 to 5% rent increases. That's always been the norm. That's what you budget on, and that's generally how you look at it. But that go around, we were handing out, I've seen 10% rent increase, which is, like I said, unheard of. So you can kind of look at this as kind of a give back. Like, the renter is actually in a good position. This is the time, I would say, if you wanted to go negotiate with your landlord, if you're already in a place and maybe, they did increase your rent, maybe you can give a little pushback there. That's what I currently do. I rent, and I did give a little pushback because I'm still trying to learn the Atlanta market. So I would encourage you to try and negotiate, get some leverage. If ever the time you were going to get it, I would say now is that time. Don't wait, and be open to different terms. Maybe you don't sign a year, maybe sign 13 months. Maybe you can play with it and stuff like that. So just some food for thought. This may be a good time if you are renting. This is your opportunity, because unfortunately, I don't think the 2026 and beyond, obviously we can't see like that far ahead, but you know what I'm saying. After this year, I think things are going to go back up. Reason being is because there's less permits nationally being pulled to build, which obviously is a problem when you're already at $1 million deficit. So what does that all mean for us? What should we do? What I recommend, again, if you are on the owner side, go ahead. If you got good tenants, give them a sweetheart deal. That could be like, hey, we're going to just keep you the same for the next year. Maybe you negotiate a few things that you don't have to do. Maybe you tell them, hey, look, I'm happy to renew you at the same rate, and we could write this all in the renewal lease, but maybe you can take care of, don't call me basically for the small things. You can handle that. I'll be here for the big things if you need me. Please, you guys have taken good care of the property. Hopefully you continue to do so. And we have a good relationship. I like to see it moving forward. That's the kind of conversations I'm having, because if you got good tenants, I always tell them, like, look, don't call me for a light bulb. Don't call me for, basic honey-do list, if you will. Call me when the big stuff happens, So like we like to say in the industry, fire, flood, or blood. So things you could be looking, that's something I would be keeping in my mind, if you're looking to buy deals right now on the acquisition side, I would say be careful. Make sure that you are looking at your rent growth schedule. Just in simple terms, make sure rents in that area that you're or that market are stable, and you have anchors in that area. An anchor in an area is what we call like your major factory, your food store or grocery store, or a college or some institution that draws jobs, and you have a solid income in that area. Those are the things that you want to be looking at. I would not invest in areas that maybe don't have any industry, or you're betting on something that may be coming. I think it's a little too risky right now, especially for your first, second, third property. Maybe just stick to the areas that have some reputable anchors in the area. No, don't bet on what's coming. I know that there was a lot of people that were betting on Microsoft over in Atlanta. I think it's the west side. Atlanta has a belt line. It's basically like a loop that goes around the city. There used to be an old railroad. So if you look at Atlanta on the map, it's like a little circle. And they call that the belt line. Phenomenal job that they did building each area out, but it basically connects the whole entire city together. Well, the west side of that was one of the last areas to be developed, but Microsoft had purchased like 90 acres. A lot of investors got in, and they pulled the plug on that for now and just said we're going to hold off and not do that. So my point in saying that is, don't bet on speculation. That's gambling. You want to bet on something for sure. Okay. Vacancy is up. That was another report that I read across the board. They're saying units are harder to fill. If I had to guess, I would say that would probably more of the more expensive, higher end places. If you're in a not so high end area, you should be fine. But that's kind of all I had for this video. Just wanted to give you some food for thought. Be thinking about it if you're looking to buy or if you own property. Remember, be a good owner. Take care of your tenants. It's a mutual relationship. Don't believe the media in terms of like there's a war against landlords, and not all of us are bad. Not all tenants are bad. We're all just trying to put food on the table for our families in the best way possible. Be fair, be decent, be kind to one another, and try to keep an open line of communication open with your tenants. Just be nice. Is that hard? Please like, subscribe, and comment. All right, you guys, take care till next time.